All right, so this one is going to be 14 plus 3 is what?
17.
17, and equals P over 100. Let's go ahead and set up the other. The other one is going to be, it's over 9. 1 times 9 is 9, plus 4 is what? And then we don't know the percent, so P over 100. Fractions are perfect for P over 100. Cross multiply, and I'm going to let you use a calculator, but I'm going to show you how to use it. Let's see. Ava, can you get these passed down? Because we are going to try to put everything in fraction form. Even though the calculator is going to give you a decimal, if this is a fraction, we're going to put it in fraction. So let's start doing it by hand. 7 times P is 7P. Sir, on this one, 7, there's regular sharpeners in the box that are quiet sharpeners. All right, 17 times 100 is 1700. And then what do we have to divide by? Okay, now we're going to get to start to use calculators. Now, all I want you to do, listen carefully, divide 1700 divided by 7 and tell me the whole number only. Don't tell me any of the decimal. Maria, what? Speak louder. 242. Is that what everybody got?
Yes.
So go ahead and put your 242. Put your 7 here. Any leftovers are going to go in an empty 7 box. Now, clear your calculator and go 242 times 7. And what do you get? 1,600 and what?
94.
Okay, and put it right here. So to make 242 boxes with 7 jelly beans in it each, I needed 1,694 jelly beans. How many do I have left over?
6.
Now, yeah. Oh, you can tell right away. You're right. It's 6. So you take what you had minus what you used here, and that remainder is 6. That's how you put it in fraction. But when you actually divide, you get a decimal. And so I'm telling you how to not put that decimal answer. So this is a percent. Wow, that's a big percent. So that is going to be the 242 and 6/7%. Then on this one, let's go ahead and do the same thing. So that is going to be 9P is equal to 1,300 divided by 9.
What are we on?
We're doing this one.
How come we skip the first one? We're just going back to
We did this one.
No, I'm talking about 1/5 over 8.
Aren't they already in percent?
Oh.
That's already in a percent form. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Did everybody get that, guys?
Yes.
Edward, what'd you get when you got 1,300 divided by 9?
When I got 200 divided by 9, I got 144.
Did you get 144?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 144. Ignore the decimal. Clear your calculator. And then put 144 times 9. Noah, what'd you get?
1,290.
Okay. And then we only use this many pieces to fill our 144 boxes. How many are left? Can you tell looking at it? 4. And that is your fraction.
What did you multiply by 9?
144 times 9 gives you how many jelly beans we used to fill those 144 boxes. We started with 1,300 minus that is the 4. So we've got 1,449%. So now, in order from least to greatest, which one is the least? Which one? Yeah, so the 0.8%. The next one is what? Is it the 1 5/8%?
Yes.
So it's 1 5/8%. And this time, just because I don't have room, well, no, we can write it here. I was going to just put the fraction. Yeah, but let's just put it would be a lot easier. So the next one would it be this one?
Yes.
So it's going to be 1 4/9. And then the 2 and 3 over 7. And that is the order from least to greatest. And we are done with this worksheet. You can put that in your folder. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get hardly done with anything. All right. And I'm missing my backside. All right. So go to this one. Guys, you'll have to kind of do all that later because we've got it. Okay. So over on this, I did not go over these notes yesterday, but you might want to look at this to rename a percent to a decimal. So a percent to a decimal. What do? We divide by 100, which moves that over 2 places to the left. So it's 2 places to the left. And this is the same thing. We divide by 100, it moves it from the decimal 2 places to the left. Then if you're going from a percent to a fraction, here's where you put it. You divide it by 100, but then you don't move the decimal. You go ahead and reduce it, and this would be your fraction when you reduce it. Same thing here. If you look at this one, oh, this is a good way to do it. You do the same thing to make it a fraction. So this is a good one to look at. You're going to put this underneath. You're dividing it by 100, but we're not making a decimal. We're making it a fraction. So what they did is they got this out of decimal form by multiplying that by 5, which it made it 1. I probably would have just gone over. In fact, I'm going to do that. I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have gone, here's 0.2 over 100. I'm just going to move the decimal to the right. If I do it on the top, I also have to do it where? So I'm going to put a decimal, move it to the right, move it to the right. So this is 2 over 1,000. And if it's 2 over 1,000, can I divide by 2? Divide by 2, divide by 2. And I get 1 over 500. I get the same thing that they did. Okay. So we're going to, yes.
0.2 divided by 2.
No. Remember, we moved that decimal. We moved it over, and I didn't rewrite. I should have rewritten it. A good teacher would have rewritten it, but I didn't. Sorry. So now divided by 2. All right. And then flip it over to the back. Yes, ma'am.
How come we didn't move the decimal twice?
Because look at it, it was only 1 place over. I just needed to move it over once. Because I'm just clearing this decimal here. So I just go 1 place to the right. So go to the back of 7-3, and I don't know where my copy is, so I just have to rewrite the problems. And we're going to look at 37 through 47. What does it say? It says, write each percent as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. Write these as fractions in simplest form. So you will need your line paper. So the first one is 37 is going to be 184. And they want you to write that as a fraction. And then the next one is 0.4%. The next one is 0.9%. Okay. This is pretty easy. How can I name this first one as a fraction? What do I do with this? Do what?
184.
Yeah, 184. 184, I'm moving it to the bottom. Now, if I wanted to make a decimal, I'd go back 2, but I don't. I want to reduce it. So I have to divide that. What goes into that? I think 4 goes into it. Yeah, I'm going to start with 2. So 2. Half of 100 is 50. Half of 84 is 42. 50 and 42 is, oh, you've got a calculator. Does the calculator automatically put it in fraction form?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not this guy. I got 82 though.
So that is going to be 92. 92 over half of 100 is 50. That's divisible by 2 again. Half of 90 is 45. Half of 2 is 1. What's 45 and 1? So it's 46 over 25. All right. Oh, they did it a different way, which actually was okay too. So then I just have to make it into mixed number. I could have, because 100 is easy to divide by, I could have gone 100 into that, goes one time, and I've got 84 hundredths. And then I could have just reduced this, which I think I'll do that. So that's going to be 1 and 4 goes into both of these. Is that 2, 1? And that's 25. 4 quarters and $1. So that is your answer for 37. Put that on your worksheet. Then same thing on this one. Where do I put that 100?
Bottom.
On the bottom. You want to make it look like a fraction. And I'm not going to do it the way the book says. They want you to find a number that you can multiply this by probably 10 and then reduce it. I'm just going to move the decimal. So if I move it, I'm going to go over 1. It's now here over 1. So my number now is 4 over what?
4 over 1,000.
4 over 1,000. And then does 4 go into both of those? Yes.
Yes.
Say yes. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And now watch this. How many 4s go into 100?
Well, 25.
25 plus an extra 0. 25 plus that is 250. And that is your fraction. What about this one?
No, 2 again.
So it's going to be 0.9 over 100. What should I do with that decimal?
Move it.
Move it one place. Put a decimal and move it one place. So it's 9 over 1,000, and that is not reducible. And you leave it like that. Let's look at that second row, on number 40. It is 1/4%. What do you do? That's making a percent. I've already got a percent. Okay, think what you did. What did you do over here? You moved it to the bottom? You moved it to the bottom? You moved it to the bottom? Guess what? You move it to the bottom. 4 times 100. Or, which is 1 over 400, correct?
Yes.
Or remember, you can go 1/4 divided by 100 and then leave, change, flip. And will I still get 1 over 400?
Yes.
Yes. So it's 1 over 400. And is that, oh, that's it.
That is
Done.
easy.
Can't reduce anymore. 41 is 7 over 10. 7 over 10%. Where am I going to put that 100?
Multiply it with 10.
Okay, people. Consistency. We took this, we divided by 100. We took this, divided by 100. Took this, divided by 100. We took this, we divided by 100. Guess what I'm going to do with this? Divided by 100, the same thing. So the 10 is already there, so put that 100 there. Or you could have done 7/10 divided by 100 and then leave, change, flip. So what does this come to? 7 over what? 7 over 1,000. Put that on your answer sheet. And okay, so I don't know how much we're going to get this done. So on this one, it is 2/3%. I want to make it a fraction. What am I going to do with that 100? Divide it by 100. So I've got 2/3, and I'm going to put that 100's going to go on the bottom. So what does that end up being? 2 over 300. Cannot be reduced. Are you kind of getting the idea? Oh, it is. Thank you, Candid. All right, so divided by 2, 1 over 150. Why is this person getting a different answer? Oh no, she goofed. Okay. She redid it. Okay. So it is, that's the answer. 4/5%. Okay. What am I going to do with that 100? Yeah. Put it on the bottom by dividing by 100. So we already had the 5. Bringing the 100 to the bottom. And so we get what? 4/500. Is that reducible? I think it's divisible by 4. So it's 1, and that goes 125. All right, we did all those. Let's do oh, these aren't going to be so bad. I might leave 2 of those. We'll do the hard ones. So let's go to the 46. Okay. 46. It is 410 3/7%. Guess what I should do with that big old hunkin' fraction first?
Check plus.
Check plus. So go ahead in your calculator, put 410 times 7, and then put plus 3.
Plus 3. 2,873.
Over 7, but what am I going to do with this? Divided by 100. And is that reducible? I don't know. Oh, so we'll do this. So 2873 divided by 700 will at least make it into a mixed number. I can tell if I cover up these last two, 28 divided by 7 is 4. It's going to go in 4 whole times. Okay. 4 times 700 is 2,800. What's left over? 73. And that would be it. Okay. Let's look at that other big ugly one. 47. 680 3/9. By the way, can I reduce 3/9? Let's do that right away. 680 and is that 1/3? Okay. So then what do I have to do with that mixed number first? So let's use our calculator. 680 times 3 plus 1.
2,041.
2041?
Yes.
Okay. And then what am I going to do with that 100? Divide by 100. So I'm going to leave that 3 there. Okay. And now we've got 2041 over what? Over 300. If I cover up 2 numbers and 2, 20 divided by 3, will that go 3 times? I'm sorry, 6? 6 times. So it's going to go 6 whole times. 6 times 300 is 1,800. And what would be left? 241? Use your calculator, subtract. 2041 minus 1,800.
241.
And that's it. I think 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that doesn't, it's not divisible by 3 or 9. So that is it. So your job is going to do number 44 and 45.
Okay, that's it.
48, you can do express 340% as a fraction. On number 49, you're going to express 1 1/5 as a, what does it say in the last sentence? As a percent.
Oh, so we're doing the word problem.
Yeah. You're doing the 45, 44, 45, 48, 49, because those are the same thing that we're doing. Okay, so again,
You can put 8-1.
you can put 8-1 away. And then the only thing, I'm going to give you your actual assignment in a second, but guys, have a seat please for a second. Please get that done in just a moment. Okay, listen carefully, you're going to have a quiz tomorrow on fractions. So, reminder, if I have 6 and 9 20ths minus 1, and you better listen, and 13 20ths. The guy comes in, he wants 13 pieces, he doesn't have enough. What do I do, Edward?
You add, so 20 plus 9.
I can't do that first. I cannot do that first.
Turns into a 5 to 15.
Thank you. So I have to open one of my boxes, which is coming over as 20 out of 20, and you're right, open and add the 9 that we had plus the 20. We now have what? 29. Then you can subtract 4 and whatever that is. 16 over 20, and tomorrow you'll reduce by 4. All right, then what if you have 6 minus 1 and 13 over 20? Elisha. Well, how many do I have right now? So go ahead and put a 0 out of 20. Then what would you do? Uh-huh. Very good. Open and add these two. 20 that I'm bringing over plus the 0 that I had. Now I've got 20. Then you could subtract easily. Okay. That's 4. Thank you. And then what if I had 6 and 9 over 20 plus 1 and 13 over 20? Now I'm going to add them, and I get, I mean, I've got my own way, but most of you are doing it this way. I get, is that 22? 22 over 20. Uh-oh.
You have to convert to the input bar.
Yeah, because this is 2 pieces more than will fit in this box. So if you're real smart, you know that is what? Go 1, well, 1 and what? This
1 and 2.
1 and 2 20ths. But then I had 7 already, so how many do I have altogether? 8 and 2 20ths, and of course you'll reduce that. Okay, and then so the adding, we got the adding down, got the subtracting down. Then what if I have, watch carefully, I'm going to just make something up really quick. 36, 12, 24, 15, 45, and 72. Okay. I want you to multiply that. Remember, you need to simplify first. No, what do you think? Dude. That I do need to do 1, but that's on adding and subtracting. You need a common denominator. That is not on multiplication.
I mean, you could, but it's not.
Okay. No, you cannot. You don't. Yes, Edward, what?
So you have the 45 and then the 15.
There you go. You simplify. So you're simplifying 15. If I find a 15 over 15 and there's a 15 in here, it reduces it out. 15 divided by 15 is 1. 45 divided by 15 is 3. Then, does 36 go into anything on the bottom?
12.
Well, but isn't 2 times 36 72? So try to find the bigger one if possible. I could have used this.
Good.
Well, in fact, let's do that. 12 goes into 12 once. 12 goes into this 3 times. But now look at, I've got 3 and 3. What can I do with those? It's a 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then I just have this. What is that reducible by? Doesn't 8 go into both of those? So this divided by 8 is 3. This divided by 8 is 9. So in fact, that's all I have left. 3/9. Is that reducible?
And you have 1.
Well, anything times 1 is that number. So divided by 3, divided by 3. And so it's going to be 1 over 3. So you've got to do that first. And then what if I have, I think you know this one. Again, I'm just making this up. So 3 and 5/10 divided by 1 and 2 20ths. What do I have to do first? Yes, sir.
You can make it proper, and then you can put.
There you go. So that's going to be 35 over 10 divided by, is that 22?
Yep.
22 over 20. And then you must leave change flip. 35 over 10 times 20 over 22. And then does 10 go into 20? Then you do the same thing. I do not want to see you multiply straight across. You will not get points. You've got to make sure that you are reducing first. That goes in 2. And then does 2 go into 11? Does 2 go into 22?
Yes.
11 times. And then you've got 35 over 11.
Convert that to the next number.
And so that, does that go 3 times?
Yes.
3 times that is 33, and you've got 2 left over. And this is when I did not do 6 2/3 plus 1 1/12. Can I add those?
You could find like the number.
It's not you could, you must. So what's the common denominator? It's going to be 12. So times 4 times 4, so that's 8, and that's going to stay the same. Okay. So that I can get rid of. Sorry, this is so sloppy. Just quick review. And then reduce that by what, 3? Okay. So here's what you're going to do today. Oh no, where are they? I have them all. Hold on a second. Okay. Just leave them. Okay. Here, do me a favor. Ava, could you pass these out?
This whole thing's homework?
Yeah, so let's listen. It's not real hard. So go over to important consumer information.
Okay.
They already gave you the answer on this one. Who needs to finish your test? So if you want to come, I will check it before I give it to you so you can make corrections. And tomorrow we'll make sure that we finish everything and make corrections in class. So,
The exam as well.
yeah, both of them.
Oh, I finished my test. I just need to.
Okay, well then you can come to lunch if you want. All right, girls and boys. So on this one, let's go ahead and see what you have to do. It says, find the first 50% of this. Well, what is 50%? Yeah, if you need to, you can go ahead and make it a fraction, reduce it, and that is divided by 5, 1/2. So it's a half. So you're taking the first half of those and you're putting CO. Let's look at the second one. This one is, let's see how many letters there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So listen carefully. Now listen carefully. On number 2, and you will need another sheet of paper. I'm going to take 10%. Edward, keep your mouth closed. Thank you. Get out a sheet of paper. Thank you. Because you're going to need paper for this one also. So we don't need to be dramatic and make all these facial, looks that change the whole way your face looks. All right, so this is going to be 10 over what if I want to make it a fraction? What is that going to be? 10 over 100. But now I've only got 10. Is there any way I can reduce this?
Yes.
So I'm going to cross this out and this out. So this is 1/10. So what this says is take the last 1/10. Which letter is the last 1/10?
M.
The M. That's it. That's 1 out of the 10. That's M. Let's go over to, and so you'll do the same thing. Let's do the 75. 75% is what? 75 over 100? Try to make the fraction where the denominator is the same number as the letters. Well, I don't think I could do it. 75%, what does that come to? Divide by a quarter? Divide by a quarter? What does that come to? Oh, there's 4 numbers. So the first 3 out of the 4. So it is going to be the PAS. And I think you put these in order. These, let me see. You might have trouble with these. You can make it as a fraction. We did that today. Make it improper. Put the 100 at the bottom and reduce it. These are the same thing. Make these as a fraction. In fact, let's look at this end. On the other side, where can I swing that 100? Where?
To the bottom.
To the bottom. I'm dividing by 100. So that's 1 over 200. Find your answer and put the letter. Does that make sense? What are you going to put under this 250? You're going to put it over 100 and reduce it. And let me see if they're leaving some of these improper. Yes, they are leaving them improper, so you don't have to make it into mix. What do you have to do with R first? Convert it to an improper, and then swing that percent to the bottom, and then reduce it. Okay? That's going to be your job. Yes, front and back. And that is it. And you've got your mixed answer bank. Alrighty. And so quiz for tomorrow. Come at lunch.
41, correct?
This